Good morning, guys. So it's gonna be another easy day today. The boys got back from the club last night. I stayed in because I want to get an early day, even though it's like almost 10 o'clock in the morning. Today my plan is to go to Intramuros while the boys are asleep, and after that I think I'm gonna meet up for lunch, or I don't know, either I meet them for lunch or I go over to Green Hills just to pick up some things, and then come back, maybe get a haircut, and then tonight we're gonna go to the club because the homie JR is spinning. But yeah, so today I want to get the day started with just a cup of coffee, and we're gonna go to Intramuros. I told myself that this week when we came back from El Nido that I wanted to do some cultural learning, so I feel like today's gonna be a good day for that. And also next week, not next week, but tomorrow actually, tomorrow and Monday, when I get to Cebu, because again, as I mentioned it before, Cebu is like the first city in the Philippines, right? First Christian city in the Philippines. So hopefully I can teach you guys some things at the same time while learning about it myself, because you know, I don't really know much, right? Even Intramuros, I don't really know a lot. You know, I'm gonna go there and try to read as many plaques as possible, also with the help of Google, because internet age. And yeah, man, I'm excited to do this. But yeah, it's hot today, and I feel like I'm gonna get to Intramuros like in the dead of heat, like peak noon. That's when I'm gonna be getting there. And it's an outdoor city. Like, well, obviously it's an outdoor city. It's an outdoor walking tour, regardless of the heat and the humidity. I want to try to have fun, so we're gonna do this. Let me just finish this coffee and we'll go. Salud. So from here, you can kind of already see the walls, the city right there. Those buildings in the back, there's that wall right there. Holy, this looks crazy, dude. So, just got here, and immediately, right off the bat, they're gonna offer you some tours. They're gonna say everything is closed, which things are probably closed. It is a Saturday, it's noon. But again, they're gonna offer you tours. You can do it if you want, but there's just a bunch of them. So I'm kind of just gonna go off on my own here, walk around and see what's good. If y'all are a fan of like architecture, this is the place to be. Like all the Spanish influenced architecture is right there. Some actually even look kind of Chinese or even Japanese even. Because y'all gotta remember, Philippines was occupied by a bunch of fucking people, like the Spanish, the Americans, the Japanese, and there's a lot of influence from all of those different cultures here. All right, so this is the San Agustin Church, and according to this thing, it's a World Heritage Site, the UNESCO World Heritage Site. Hold on, I think this is like one of 7 churches in here. During all of the wars that's happened here, the only things that survived were the churches. So this shrine is a memorial for the 100,000 people that died and that don't have a gravestone. They're unnamed. And yeah, this is to commemorate them. Pretty cool. Memorial by Peter de Guzman. So, never realized how fucking huge this city is. This is like Old Manila too, by the way. And the one thing that I take for granted while I'm here in Manila, like yes, I'm with my friends, but even just traveling to another country, is the fact that I'm blessed to be able to understand and still speak the language. So like, that's why I'm kind of able to just walk around by myself, converse with the locals, and just like people will stop asking you for tours or for anything of that sort the minute that I start speaking Tagalog. Not to mention, I'm a pretty big person. Like, I'm wide. I got a little bit of muscle. So like, it kind of, and apparently I have resting bitch face. So I'm pretty sure that don't help when trying to like speak to people. But the great thing about Filipinos here, especially in the Philippines, is they're all jolly. Everybody here is just nice, welcoming people. But holy shit, is it fucking hot. So it just so happens that this church, there's a little wedding happening right now. There's a local wedding going on right here. I was wondering what all the commotion was about. Look. Ah. Look at that. Nice. That's pretty cool. So I'm somehow in the church and their wedding just finished. But it was kind of cool. Well, managed to find Fort Santiago right here. Cool. Made it to one of the destinations I wanted to go in here, which was Fort Santiago. Next one is gonna be Rizal Park. It's funny, a lot of the people here think that I'm a foreigner, which, I mean, technically I am a foreigner, but they always get, like, those kids, for example, back there, they were in shock. They're like students. They were in shock that I responded to them in Tagalog because they thought I was a foreigner. But what I told them, like, oh, I'm just coming back to the country, like, check out the YouTube channel, it's brand new and everything like that. But it's always cool, like the reactions on people when they hear me speak English, and then I respond to them in Tagalog. It's always a cool reaction. I feel like a white boy. Like, I feel like a white boy that learned Tagalog. Like I said, there's a lot of people here offering you tours and everything, but there's an actual like guide that's like the full schedule, because a lot of these guys will tell you like, oh, I can let you into this place, I can let you into a building that you want to see, but the thing is, if you look at the schedule, it's closed. Even though they'll tell you that they have some sort of way to get inside, it's sort of scammy. But as long as you know what you're doing, you're gonna be fine. Like, they don't mean any harm, but just know what the schedule is. And if you do want a tour, make sure that you go to a legit spot for a tour, especially if you speak English. You know what I mean? Like, no shade to my fellow Filipinos, but sometimes their English is a little bit more Spanglish. You know what I'm saying? And it's you're gonna want a proper English speaking tour that can translate easy for you. You feel me? So that way you get what you pay for.